I'm Kara and this is my story. January 13, 2013. My mom and I had just gotten home from fine arts practice when my dad said we were going to go visit my aunt who was in town for the weekend. We were 15 minutes into the drive when my dad had asked me why I hadn't been myself lately. I told him that I felt like God was telling me something was going on and it wasn't going to be good. That's when he told me something that would change his life, my life, and my family's lives forever. My dad broke the news to me that he might have cancer. Cancer, that one word no one ever wants to hear. I immediately started to cry. He told me how he had to get an annual checkup for his job, and his PSA test revealed that his prostate was larger than normal. His doctor was concerned that it might be an infection, so he gave him some medication and told him to come back a month later. A month later, it was Christmas break, and he went back to the doctor. The test revealed that his prostate had gone from a 22 to a 28. The next step would be a biopsy. My dad had set us all down in the living room and told us he had aggressive stage 3 cancer. I completely lost it. Why would God do this to me? I didn't want to lose my dad. No one ever does. I cried myself to sleep for a whole week. And my dad didn't want anyone to know, so I couldn't even tell anyone. My dad had got the book To Kill Cancer the Natural Way. No one knows how hard it is to go through something so dramatic until it actually happens to you. I blamed God for everything. My dad's doctors told him that his prostate would never go down, and it would just keep getting bigger and bigger, and in a year, he'd be dead. But my dad didn't believe the doctors. He didn't want to have surgery, and he didn't want to have any treatments. But the one thing he wanted was God's healing power. He started the diet 12 days after he found out. And then, after 12 days after he started the diet, he had another doctor's appointment. That's when he proved the doctors wrong. His prostate did go down. It went from a 28 to a 22. My dad had told me that news on my birthday. It was a pretty good birthday present, I might say. That day, I realized that God wasn't against me, but He was on my side. I drew closer to God through all of this. I don't blame Him for anything. And if I don't know what's going on, I know He has a plan for everything in my life. There's a verse that has stuck out with me through this entire time. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. I live by that verse because I know I can trust in God, and He will make everything okay. So if you have anything going on, don't blame God like I did. Just trust in Him, because even if you don't know what's going on right now, He will make everything okay for you. You just have to rely on Him.